Just
You will have audio on my side?
hold
You
with some
sounds.
stupid government thing. Of
Oh
course.
man, yeah. Oh, all right. So, guys, I'm not anti-Trump but from now on, I'm gonna be criticizing hard Trump because he's in office now. So just like I do with my own country, my own president, once they take office, they don't get anything good from me. And still, not my con. Well, right? I mean, it's their job. So let's get them to work. Uh, oh man, I was watching your show, my friend, yesterday when the Trump was taking office. What a disappointment, as you mentioned it, right? I mean, like it was like, what
Yeah,
was that
man.
it? Yeah, you said it, right? Was that it,
I
right?
made $800 on the live stream, but like I thought I was gonna make $8,000.
Oh, so do I, man. So do I. In fact, I want to also show a little bit more of my public wallet. Um, I was also trading. I trade Solana, I trade Link, I trade BTC, and I trade Litecoin. But I'm still on a Litecoin trade and a BTC trade, both underwater, I believe. So I haven't looked at it since like 1 hour ago. And I was at 5x, larger position. But right now at Bitcoin 1 hour, I think we're gonna blow. Like no blow like hugely, but I think we have an up run or incoming up run. And that's because I do see a little bit of a cricket goose head right now on my charts. That's why I haven't closed it. And also, I've been just taking profits on Litecoin, but I think I might add to it maybe throughout the live stream. I don't know, but we'll see. Estad, what's up, buddy? Long time no see. Aaron, what's up? Big Papa, Will Rob, and Hasa Hadid. What's up, guys? On humor, friend. How's it been? How's your morning?
Busy. I mean, the volatility is absolutely insane right now. Like you need to definitely make sure you're giving it enough breathing room. Oh, sorry. But yeah, like I'm currently long right now off the bottom. So I got long off VWAP order block down below, and we'll see if that plays out. It looks good. I mean, looks like an inverse head and shoulders right now, trying to play up to the upside. So this could be a juicy trade for Bitcoin. Are you in it? You said you're long right now on Bitcoin.
Yeah, I'm long in Bitcoin. But my interest not as I would love it to be. For some
It's
reason,
not. It's not here.
no, it's not there. I wish I saw that, but I wasn't ready to trade, so I'll say fuck it. My entry right now,
You
and
do
I
have
had it open.
inverse
It's
head and
at
shoulders.
entry price 103,925.
Oh, so you're break even.
Yeah, I'm break even. Let
One
me pull
second.
up. Yep.
I'll be right back.
Little fish in the house. What's up, buddy? How are you? How are you? All right. In the meantime, while Alex comes back, let me guys show you a little bit of what we end up or how I ended up yesterday, and also a little bit of my strategy here because this is not a non-conventional strategy, right? The first thing I want you guys to note it is the amount of leverage that I have, right? 5x, 5x. Do not pay attention to this one. That this is the bot. It's still doing fantastic. I'm just gonna leave it till the bot just says so. This is the automation one. This is my public wallet and manual trading. All right. So the next thing that I want you guys to notice it is, for example, Litecoin and how much do I got in? 995. This is because I bought it went the other way around on me, and that's why I had a 5x because for me that is just all right, let's just buy because it seems like buying and then let's just let it run. All right. And what happens, it went underwater. You can see my botting here. In fact, I don't know why Litecoin is not showing the damn thing, my buys and orders, and it's on, but whatever. Here is what I was looking at. So a possible bull flagging here, right? Then going back down, and then I missed my breakout entry. I still bought on the next two candles, and then I bought the top, right? Again, fucking hell. And then it reversed on me. My plan should have seen, as freakishly always, right? It's not about the breakout, it's about the retest, and then off we go, and my entry should have been here, but whatever. Whatever with quotations, and I said whatever because I factored this in on my leverage, all right? Let's just take a look at how far down my leverage is. So let's do this horizontal line, and then Litecoin, what is it? Liquidation price 97.08, right? So let me just do this. 97, what is it? 08 or 9? 08. All right, so that's my liquidation price. All right. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna get liquidated. I just say it's improbable that I get liquidated, especially since we have been looking at, and let's go from DOG to Litecoin here very quick. Especially since where's Litecoin? OTC, come on. Since we've been looking at this freakishly huge 1 hour range, all right? So if I start hitting, or if I start getting to 114, that's when I just call it out, right? Whatever. But so far, I do have my alerts. Oh, wait, I'm missing an alert. Why am I missing an alert? There we go. I should have that alert right there. All right, as I have this alert in here. So in the meantime, whatever, what I'm trying to do is just, instead of using a stop loss because of the volatility that we knew was going on, well, then I just give me a bunch of space for it to go down. And then as I go back up in profits, look at that, going back up in profits, I take out as much as I can. And Litecoin right now, it ended up being at 9.97. So was this a success? No, but I still bought the top and made a profit, right? That's my superpower. I learned this here with Alex. He was saying, hey, buddy, stop buying tops. And I was, why? I still make profit on it.
You're
All right,
a professional.
So, yeah, I'm a professional top buyer, right? Literally. Oh man. So just so you know, guys, I mean, I'm gonna be making like what with $10 at a 5x. I'm gonna be maybe making 100 out of this, another $10. Guys, my wallet is much bigger than this, especially in my private wallet, but I don't discriminate. Something that I have learned in crypto, it is a dollar. Better in my pocket than out of my pocket, especially since last time I checked, nobody gave me money for free, all right? So I don't discriminate.
Bitcoin
I take
to the moon.
Is it blowing? Oh, it's already. Look
blowing,
at that.
bro.
Oh, nice. So the same thing happened on Bitcoin here. Let me show you. And here you can see my interest in Nexus. I don't know why the other one doesn't show it, but whatever. We got what we trade yesterday throughout the taking office, right? We bought the very bottom. Look at that beautiful bottom here. We sold at break even and a little bit more. There we go. And then we ended up selling a little bit more. We ended up selling my second entry, right? And for some reason, we ended up being here. Whatever. So what happens? I'm underwater, whatever. Take out 50% out. I already went 50% out. I'm still $207 at a 5x. $12, whatever, right? But just so you know, I still have another open order, which is this one here. This is on my private wallet, still doing fantastic, right? This is the same one we gave on the class yesterday here as an entry point. It looks like I got stopped out, but I did not. Why? Because I did ended up stretching out my stop loss. Guys, I know. This is one of the times that I do break my rule, and that is because, you know what? I noticed that I might have made it a mistake, right? And I push it just slightly below this area. What was it?
106,000.
Nice. Let's go, Bitcoin. All right. So I was telling you guys that I still hold that position. Look at that goose head playing out. All right. Let's go also to Litecoin. Look at the goose head playing out in here. So I do expect it to keep moving upwards. I mentioned that at the very beginning. It's playing out fantastic. We're making money both on this trade and on this other trade. All right. So I'm going to be taking some profits maybe here. Or why not just moving my stop loss to entry, and that's gonna be it for me. Still $20, not too shabby, just for a 5x and a $200 position. That's cool. So seems like today it's gonna be a good day. Other than that, Alex, what are you looking at on your trading session? Long.
Bank of America CEO says banking industry will embrace cryptocurrency.
Nice. Shoot. I think that we're getting either close to the tops. When you start hearing that on the media, for me, it's time to start, I don't know, being cautious.
Buying more.
Buying more? Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm always buying, to be honest. On most of the times, I'm always buying. But when your aunt gets to you because she heard on an NBC, CNN, or even in Cartoon Network that they're buying Bitcoin, I don't know, man. I don't know.
That was like when we were at the so I went to a hockey game with Trader Geo, another YouTuber, and some guy behind us, he was like, "Oh, should I sell my XRP?" And we're like, "You're not saying should I buy XRP? Because if you're gonna buy XRP, we're gonna sell. Let me know."
Oh.
So we were he actually was holding XRP, not looking. He was in the crypto world, so it was okay. But if he was looking to buy, I would have been like, okay, the bull run's over. You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely.
Pack your bags, you're going home. So I don't know. Right now, I smell God candle, bro. I can smell it. Like sometimes it's just there. For now, we'll see. Coming into a golden pocket area right now. We'll see if it does want to continue on the way up here, but I mean, looking bullish. Very on the live I did say if we get another sweep of the lows to get long. Okay, so what happened here is it was good, man. Like I missed this. Oh man, I was a bit pissed off this morning with myself. I missed the short. Okay, so 3 bearish drives, typically bullish. OC, I'm sorry. I'm getting that phone call. I have to take this.
Don't worry. Absolutely. Take it, my friend. Take it. Can you drop your screen?
Yep.
Thank you. All right. So in the meantime, while Alex comes back in here, let's take a look at it. Let's keep going in and take a look at the Bitcoin here. Remember, we're already into 2 positions. One on my private wallet, we gave it yesterday, and also the public wallet that we also took it together, right? Hopefully you guys are long in crypto. If it's the case right now, if you're not in a trade, let it go. Don't worry. You'll be fine, right? This is not financial advice also, but the main thing is not losing, all right? I think we need to start thinking around that right now in the bull market, and not losing money instead of catching up to the movement. So far, we're moving very nicely to the upside. I was talking about this on Piper Academy when I mentioned that in the 1 hour, I want you guys to take a look at that. We are in the 1 hour. We're looking something like a symmetrical triangle here, right? And it was an unknown breakout. So far it's not about the breakout, it's about a retest, beautiful retest that we also had in here, and off we go on the breakout in here. So what else could we be maybe expecting? First, we need to hold that position, right? Once that position or that candle has closed, I think we can have 1 or 2 candle retracement, and then off we go. Next possible target will be all the way up there. Let's go to the 5 minutes. In the meantime, while Alex is not looking, hopefully he's also not listening at us. Let's take a look at the 5 minutes here, and you know what? Let's go to a cleaner chart. Let's see what else we got right there. All right, so right here, I want to show you something interesting that we were talking about it yesterday on this possible movement, and we went all the way down till where this is the 4-hour channel. Let's go back to the 4-hour really quickly. Oh, and look at that. We were talking about this breakout retest. All right, let's just get rid of it. So it's not about the breakout, it's about a retest, and off we go at this point. Go back to the 5 minutes, all right? Just so you know where we're standing. At this point, we are back above the dynamic reactor. We are about to be changing color once again. And why is that? Because we are taking this previous high while we are also having a constant lower highs, all right? Or higher lows, sorry. At this point, where could you be maybe jumping back in? Let's clear this up. I don't know. Yeah, I know what I'm going to do here. So let's just lock this one and clear the rest up. Perfect. Much better. And let's start adding our indicators, right? First of all, let's take a look at our other reactor. We are green. Perfect. What else? We have support and resistances. Look at that. We're going to a resistance. I don't think that we're going to hold this area. Why? Because look at the delta. It's negative 450. It's not that big of a deal there. But what I could be expecting is a retracement. This is your entry, guys. That's going to be your entry. In fact, let's just do an alert in here. And since I'm already into 2 trades, in fact, 3 trades, to be honest. Why? Because remember that I told you guys I'm going to be buying here regardless, and this is going to go for my saving bags, and that was right here. So I already have got a scoop on some more Bitcoin for my saving wallet for my retirement. I have a public account entry buy, and I have a my private account entry buy already being executed. If you're looking for a possible entry, this is going to be it, not within the same candle, all right? Within multi-candle retracement. That is important, at least 2 candle retracement, right? Maybe 1, 2, there we go, entry, and then off we go. Always use a stop loss, especially in a breakout retest, because you don't know if this is going to be a fake out, all right? But so far, everything is pointing out that this is going to be a confirmed breakout, and that is because we are above the 0 line. Look at money flow. Money flow is catching up with strength in here. And what else we have? Possible reversal, flip of the ribbon, possible reversal. It's not about the breakout, it's about your retest, and off we go. All right, so far Bitcoin looking juicy. I want to show you also Bonk. All right, Bonk on the 1 hour. We have Adam and Eve pattern here. Look at that V-shaped recovery and beautiful parabol in there. In fact, I mean, I love to see being charted. Man, this gives me the, I don't know, the goosebumps because of how perfect this thing looks, geometrical speaking. Something that I talked about it on the Pipet Academy that I think is worth taking a look at, it is the areas on my VPVR. All right, areas of interest to me are big areas like this one and also small areas like this ones. I talked about reaching this area. Let me just pull it up. There we go. Look at that. And I was thinking that we could maybe have a range or a retracement here. Entry points will be at resistance on the retracement, and off we go. So now the breakout, it's about your retest, and off we go. We're getting close to it, and finally, we are not bearish. We are neutral, so going into bullish. Bonk, guys, I don't know why, but today I've been looking like a degen stuff, like Bonk. I've been looking at, what was the other one here? Oh, AI system set.
Doge?
Man, love it. Oh, Dodge, man, Dodge. Do you see the government page? .gov? Dude,
Oh my god.
Man, I want to scoop some, even if it goes to 0, whatever. I need to scoop some just for the memes. But let me drop my screen now and let me pass it over to you, my friend. Let's see, what are you looking at the lower time, friends?
Render, man. Render looks like it's ready to go, baby. Oof. Oh wait, it's gone. Shit. Oh.
Nice.
I was looking at render before the stream. Still an opportunity here to go long. Look for a retest back at 6 80, but a lot of these AI coins are ready to, in my opinion, look at them. They're all ready to go. They all got the same, I mean, look, same pattern, right? So BitTensor might be the play, but you all have this break of structure coming in right now. Breakout, continuation, back up to dynamic reactor. Okay, BitTensor, FET, render, all these things, in my opinion, will run due to the narrative. Okay, narrative is everything. Also, I mean, I hate to say it, but Ethereum looking good, man. I hate to say it's looking good. So with Ethereum getting above 3,300, I look for a retest back in here on Ethereum. Looking to come back in, back into here. I was looking here initially, but yeah, look for it to come back into 3,300, 250. I wanted to go over. Oh my God. I wanted to go over Bitcoin this morning. I'm still on hold, and I apologize. But the Canadian government, honestly, it's the slowest thing on the planet. I'm sure you have the same problem in Mexico.
Fuck yeah.
And he just answered. So I'll go over Bitcoin. He just came back on the phone. So I'll be right back, and then I'll go over everything else, and I'll get some trade setups.
Perfect. All right. So in the meantime, let's take a look at what I got on my, now that we have taken a look at the measured things, I want to talk about the wallet size that we've been publicly trading. Remember that we started on Monday, yesterday, right? Yesterday was a ton of volatility, and we take advantage of volatility by using lower leverage. Guys, this is not, and this is what I do, $1,000 wallet every year. If you're new in the channel, every year I start a new $1,000 wallet, and we traded together this wallet, and then at the end, or something between 6 months, we see the percentage, right? So let me show you how we've been doing so far within, because we started it, the bot, we started it on January, right? But the bot is the bot, so we cannot manually trade it. Therefore, I exchanged part of my money into USDC, and then we started yesterday the wallet. So let me go over it really quick. So here we go. We have the bot wallet right here, which is at this point a 1,342. So we still have 180% gains. And on our manual trading, we have already since yesterday out of 1,000, right? Remember, a 55 realized profits. We can still take 21, 21.40 or 22 maybe. Yeah, 21 something. There we go, 21.39, right? To be added to it. So far, we have a what percentage? Guys, make the mathematics. In one day, how much we've been growing. Nonetheless, this is just one day. We're going to get hit, right? We're going to get hit, and we're going to be trading this as we go. But so far, we've been doing fantastic, all right? Remember, it's about percentages and how you manage your risk. It's not about how big of a wallet is it. If you keep trading with us here, you'll see how that grows depending on your wallet size and also on your risk. For me, it usually goes up to 25x. At this point, since we have big volatility, I'm good with earning little but steady, right? I mean, the point is keep earning, keep earning, keep earning, keep earning, keep earning, keep earning. Stop losing, stop losing, stop losing, stop losing. That way, this is going to be compounding over time. And we'll do another checkout on this one. Well, we'll see it throughout the classes. But in 6 months, we're going to be revisiting today's video. And we're going to be seeing how good and how bad we did it. But spoiler alert, I bet it's going to be great. All right. Other than that, let's take a look at a couple of other things. I'm looking at AI setting here. On AI setting here, remember, we were talking about this area for my first entry. This was an entry I took on my private wallet, all right? Why? Because I gave this signal before I transferred to the public wallet, whatever. The point is that we are already taking some profits. In fact, I took some profit after the Piper Academy show, and I took around 70% I still have 30% left in this one, and I'm going to be taking mostly everything as we impact dynamic reactor. Something important, I still believe that there is a chance that we hit these areas right down below here. Why? Because we are below the dynamic reactor. If we do a God candle, a big body candle here, going through dynamic reactor, right? At least at the same height of this one, that indicates me that I can come back, right? Have support while having also a flip of the ribbon, and then being above the zero line, off we go again. All right, this is on the 1 hour. Therefore, we're still going great. Something important, which we cannot ignore, and that's why I have been taking profits on AI 16 set, it is that we're bearish. We're bearish, right? Since we're bearish, we should always be looking shorts over longs, unless we flip bullish, which is going to be being above the dynamic reactor and being at the top of the oscillator. Well, then I'm going to be having some precautions, right? And that is going to be the possibility that we flick back down, we do a sweep of the lows, all right? And then finally, we make the breakout. So that's why I say that this area right down here is still valid, all right? So other than that, let's take a look at other things that I've been looking at. Uranium, I also gave this on the Piper Academy. We've been following uranium. And why is it uranium important? First of all, it's a price, it's a industry, all right? Let's take a look at my previous analysis. Oh, let's go Bitcoin. All right, let's go Bitcoin. So let's go back to uranium, because this is going to be one of those goals, guys. It's not about uranium itself. It's about the industry that it represents. In order to, when we see uranium going up, there's three things that could be going up. Smoke detectors, right? Or any kind of radiation detection. War or nuclear weaponry, or energy, right? Energy. I want to think that we're talking about energy and not nuclear war. Also, I want to think, because I don't know, I want to think that we can position ourselves in smoke detectors. So once again, guys, come on, uranium. Where are you, my friend? There we go, uranium. So at this point, this represents, and let's see, look at that, breaking through a trend line, almost being bullish, right? This represents, if we can spike on the way down, looking here for allocation, I'll be looking at weaponry, I'll be looking at energy, and I'll be looking at smoke detectors. If I can get on these prices on the uranium and on the other industries, all right, I think I got a big run up both on uranium and also on those industries. Let's take a look at let's take a look at how good could we be going. Remember, it's not about the breakout, it's about your retest. Let's go for this kind of retest and 12% gains. If you do 10x, you could be going or looking at 120x. Talking about uranium, that's freakishly awesome. All right, remember that we were talking about this breakout to happen earlier. We got a fake out, too bad, right? Fake out, second chance, and then breakout retest. So uranium, guys, looking at, if you have a schedule of trading, if you want to start looking at investments when you can allocate your money as times goes by, this is it. I'm going to be giving it something around 3 months to say, so we all can say to the rest of the people, we told you so, right? So you still have time. We're gonna be. I'm gonna be doing the research for you guys and seeing where can we be allocating throughout time. In the meantime, I'm gonna set an alert right down here and also an alert all the way up here with that resistance. Going with meme coins, because that's another thing that I've been looking at. Also, guys, if you want to take a look at anything, let me know in the side chat so I can also give you some trade setups on what you're looking at. Daggett says there are several companies offering that ledger using crypto live. You need to stake BXX. That's the only downside is. Oh, I see. I see. Piper, I think had mentioned that someone was offering a loan with BTC as collateral. I don't know if that's banned. Oh, well, I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't quite recall it, but I do use a service that's offered that. It's a Canadian service. It is Lend. I don't know if US citizens can use it. I don't think so. So that's how it's called. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm not promoting it. It is the one I'm using it, right? So if you use it with under your own responsibility and your own research first, right? All right, let's take a look at other things like Bonk. I want to take a look at Bonk. Bonk looking also juicy. Bonk, so long since we don't trade Bonk, my friends. All right. So Bonk had a beautiful run out. It actually flew under my radar. And why is it looking juicy? Not because at this point, I'm not going to be chasing after a price, all right? But if I start adding a couple of support and resistances, look at that, we are on a resistance level. If we are able to come back down, make a little bit of a bull flag here, or at least a bullish pennant, I think we could be setting up for the next taking over, and this could mean a best case scenario of 1839 at a 10x. That will be 183. So not too shabby, right? Still, remember, this is the best case scenario if we can nail it that way. Still, I'm gonna be looking for flip of the ribbon at the top for not entering but waiting, right? And then flip of the ribbon at the bottom as we are getting that money flow influx to the bullish side, all right? So that's what I'm looking for. Also, we could be having some pattern like this right here where we overextend a little bit more, which also could be very interesting and very beautiful to take in. Why? Because we could be getting a way better price. In here, we have the Adam and Eve pattern also right here on Bonk. Dogecoin flying, and also if we take a look at something like the 15 minutes, we had a bullish flag breakout. In fact, this is what I was expecting on Litecoin, right? And I bought here, and then fucking hell, it went to visit some South guys right there. But right here played out fantastically. We're going up. I would not be saying that this is a good place to jump in, but other than that, I would say that we need to allocate, or we need to start looking at some zones where we can see those supports. Let's throw in our support and resistances also. Look at that, beautiful. This one here, so we could be seeing a little bit of a bullish flag pattern here, or better yet, and this is what I'm hoping for, a higher low as we got an influx on our dynamic reactor, and also we do something like that. Still not all red. This also looks like a dead cat bounce, so we need to be a little bit careful. This is going to be reacting alongside with Bitcoin, but Bitcoin still looking good despite we have the retracement. Retracement, it's in, guys, looking like not a goose head, so be careful with this possible entry, right? We could be in for an entry at this key area. Remember to be very cheap with your stop loss. All right, that could be
I'm
one
back,
of those.
handsome.
Nice, brother. Welcome back. Let me try
Oh
back
my
to you, my
god!
friend.
You know, it's crazy. So we have a tax-free savings in Canada, right?
Mhm.
And the tax-free savings, East retest here. So tax-free savings in Canada, and I lived outside of Canada for just over 2 years, right? So when I came back and I reallocated my money to my savings account, they viewed it as I've immigrated to Canada, okay? And I've lived in Canada my whole life. They viewed it as I moved to Canada as an immigrant, and I'm $81,000 or something overdue or something. Like, it's insane. Insane. So, welcome to Canada. They can't see on CRA website that, the Canadian government can't see that I was born in Canada. Oh man. Anyways, wild, 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 wild. So let's go over this morning. Make sure that we're see, this is the thing right now. We got flamingo pattern everywhere, man. Flamingo pattern everywhere. Okay. This is a load of it's crazy. Flamingo here, flamingo here, flamingo here, flamingo here. Look at the flamingos, man. They're everywhere. Look at the flamingo. You see it's got a nice tail, a nice leg, and then it goes boom, and then it comes back down, then it crushes your soul. Right? Okay, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Um, wild. Anyways, so this morning, 3 drives, man. And I should have shorted. I longed here and I got out break even. But 3 drives, I always say to you guys, 3 drives, bearish divs. Okay. You get the bear div in here with the clipping, but price stalled out here. All you're waiting is for this. I mean, you could have shorted here just so fast, so fast. And then took a long here, took a long here. Currently in a long here, looking to possibly add, retest to previous highs. Okay. So insane volatility. I have been using half a position size. Okay. You don't look. I typically look for 1% moves. Like, look at the move 2%, 3%, up, down, all around. You don't need to use a lot of, and you don't want to chase. Okay. You don't want to chase. That's the worst thing you could do. Look, you got to wait. That's what I'm noticing is like 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. You just wait. You wait. You know you're at the top of a range. You wait, you wait, you wait. Okay? Then boom. Down at the bottom here, you get your drive of bullish divergence. You could get long anywhere in here. 1, 2, 3. Then you go. Okay. So it's about waiting, letting price kind of materialize. You don't want to be buying up here. Golden pocket rejection. Perfect rejection off the highs here. Okay, looking to come in. Retest this critical level in here. Okay, 104. 600 is a very strong level of volume. So I'm looking for this to hold and then maybe we push. So want to be careful here. Why careful? Because the volatility. In my opinion, the volatility is going to wreck a lot of people. We can see we're above the dynamic reactor, which is good. And trying to hold the 0 line, trying to come back up and reclaiming it. Scary. Okay, a lot of people are like, okay, we got bear divs on a daily kind of deal. So we got higher highs in here, right? Lower highs in here. Sorry, lower highs in here. So this is concerning if we break down because you know me, that means we're coming back down to the lows of where the div started, right? So if this is where the div is, that's where it started. We're coming down to where it started, which is down here. So that's the fight right now. Now also is holding 100,000. Okay, this area right here is going to be the make or break. If you can see as well that you had lots of buy up coming in here, buy up, buy up, buy up, and this whole area is a whole mess because of the inauguration, right? So a lot of messy price action in here. So be very cautious with the volatility and really using this data to kind of dictate to what you're looking for. But you can see there is a nice shelf here of volume at our value area high. Okay, so you can see that there 101,700. Looking for that to hold for a continuation if we're going to continue up. If that fails to hold and you get acceptance back into the range, you're looking at 97,000 minimum in my opinion. Okay, so a lot of things to keep an eye on here. Right now, perfect rejection off the golden pocket. Okay, key level, golden pocket, rejection. We'll see if this was want to come down and retest. Okay, right now we're looking for these lows to be significant. We have put in higher lows on the way up here. If we're looking at just structure-wise, we can see higher low, higher low, higher low. Okay, so this does suggest continuation, even though it's disgustingly choppy. Okay, so very cautious in here, but also, a little bit of optimism isn't going to hurt you as long as you're using good risk management. I'm sure OC has been yelling at you guys and saying, you got to manage your risk in these situations because it's, look at this. I mean, volatile day, down 3%, up, what is this? 4%, right? Back down another 1.5%. Okay. So people are getting wrecked. Don't be a victim to this. Sometimes it's best to sit out. We got the flamingo pattern coming in here, retesting the previous highs. Let's see some key levels that we can mark out on our chart. Obviously, we had the golden pocket marked out this morning. Order block, perfect little loud order block this morning, actually, with VWAP was the confluence for that long. So if I zoom in here on like a 5-minute, and we look at this, right? We got VWAP in here. We got the 5-minute. We got this big loud order block this morning. That's why it's always important to do your top-down analysis. VWAP holding price up here and an uptrend retest continuation, right? So now what are we going to do? Order blocks not fully filled, so we'll leave that one down there. Liquidity down at these lows in here, so I'll mark that out as just an order block in here. Look for a return. Typically, when you blast off like this, you're looking to recover halfway down the candle. Okay, so you're looking somewhere in here, looking for this area to hold these highs. Okay, but a very aggressive move. Now, patience will prevail in this situation. Let's go swing low to swing high now that we have significant lows and highs. Okay, so if we do come back down, retest the lows of this range in here, that would be okay in my opinion. We can mark out the golden pocket. I'm not necessarily going to trade based off of this. Actually, let's go for an impulse move. So an impulse move is where the move started. So that's going to be from this low in here, and we'll look for this golden pocket in here. That's more ideal in my opinion. Got to be aware that this isn't the. So there's, in my opinion, you can pull from low to high for a golden pocket, or you can start of the move to the high. Okay, and this sometimes will give you a cheat code to an entry, especially if you have like confluence. Let's say there's like volume in here, point of control. You can see there. So there's volume here. We can see that just from price action. So I can take this volume in here, extend that over, and look, I got confluence within this range here. Okay, because we're looking for this to, if we're coming back and retesting, right? So we pushed up, we retest, we continue out on a bigger time frame, right? So adding that confluence, looking for, a possible bounce off of here. But if we do push back up, we're coming for the big doozy, which is up here at the all-time highs. Now, it's important to flip through your catalog in the morning. I always flip through. Look at this big high order block above our golden pocket. So if we are going to continue, that's what we're looking for. Is we're looking to come into this liquidity at 107 to 109, a big box. Okay, a big box. So definitely, if we do push up here, we definitely got to be patient in here if we're going to look to short it. Okay, but quite aggressive this morning, and nothing you wanna get beaten up by, right? So give yourself a little bit more breathing room. All of my trades today have been half a position size. Okay, allows me, right? So I'm always risking 300 to make 900, like you guys know. But instead of having a 0.3, I'm able to have a 0.6 stop loss now. And because of the volatility, I'm able to target a little bit higher, right? Which allows me to adapt this to, whatever. Yes, I got a good entry here this morning. But it also allows me a little bit of wiggle room because you go into 1 minute time frame, you don't typically get price action like this, right? Where the volume is so aggressive and it's just chop, 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 boom, chop, 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 boom, right? So it allows you to have a little bit more breathing room. Like if you're looking to get long here, right? I would look for a breakout retest of this kind of downtrend right here. So we're looking to break out, retest back in, okay, and go. Stop loss, probably below this golden pocket in here. If we fail to break out from here, looking for a continuation down. First stop, 104,500. Second stop, 103,700. Okay. So you got a couple stops along the way, but don't be conned into thinking we're going up only. I think that's the worst thing you can do right now. Understand that if we zoom out, the key is to hold these lows at 100,000. Okay, got a couple buys in a couple key areas down in this area. There's a big order block and liquidity zone down in here, but this needs to hold in order for me to continue bullish. If this doesn't hold, I look for acceptance back down to 97,000. As you can see, I have a big pink box Alexo Crypto's pink boxes says, pay attention, you special person, because they typically work out really well. Okay. Rejection off golden pocket, looking for a continuation. You could also track, momentum to the upside here that we do have, and look for this to hold too and continue to push. One thing that we did notice yesterday is an inverse head and shoulders here. Okay. Very, very slanted. Okay. I don't typically like these at all. But clearly, if you would have taken that based on a silly little pattern, you would have made money, right? Same with down here this morning, right? Inverse head and shoulders, 3 minute, right? 1, 2, 3. Right as we started the stream, right, OC? I said, hey,
Exactly.
look, inverse head and shoulders. Here we go. Boom. Off you go. Easy money. Okay, now coming back to retest, and we'll see if we do breakout from here, come down here, breakout. But we're looking for a continuation. We just want to get into these trades safely, right? Which means waiting long enough for this thing to kind of reset, maybe an oscillator to reset. If we look at our oscillator, coming back down, testing the 0 line. I like a 12 minute. A 12 minute kind of gives me, not total bias here. You can see cooling off still. Okay, retesting here, looking for a continuation up. You could get into like a 5 minute, but you can see 5 minute bear divs all the way through, pushing down, exhaustion, bull div in here on a shorter term time frame, push out, exhaustion, push down. So it's a waiting game. It's a waiting game. And if you miss it, that's fine. You take the next one, right? Set the next trap and really try to maximize your profits. But yeah, sorry, OC, for having that call with the government. I mean, crazy, crazy, crazy world we live in here, trying to tax me to death, man. I'm just
I
gonna move
know,
to
man.
Barbados.
All right, I need to pause the stream right here. If you guys are watching it on YouTube, you need to come to the live stream to get this extra data. But passing it right now. All right, and we're back. So we were saying that the SEC guys, you should pay all and every single penny to your government because thanks to your contribution, you can get a better country, better streets, better education, and like overall make your politicians richer. So pay your taxes, guys. Pay your taxes. All right, we still have 10 minutes. Alex, would you like to start wrapping things up, or should we be doing some rapid firing before we end the Fed, before we before we go? Let me know, what are you feeling like today?
Yeah, let's take a look at some things. So ETH retesting that level that I gave you here. So looking for bullish continuation. Okay, so ETH. Ethereum, man. It's hard to justify going long on Vitalik Buterin, but you know what? I think he's overdue for a big move. And also looking at like the ETH Bitcoin chart, right? We were looking at that the other day. ETH Bitcoin looks like it is bottoming. We're in the otter zone, man. We're in the otter zone, so we should be going to the moon, right? Which is my macro otter gang zone. So looking for this bullish divergence pushing up. Literally, like honestly, this is the area where I'm looking for it to push, but you want to see, you still have lower highs in here. So you have higher lows, but you still have lower highs. So maybe a push up above the dynamic reactor on a 1 hour. Maybe looking for that flip would be ideal. Before you justify this, my warning is that this will go effing fast. Okay, look at what happened to Solana, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, boom. I'm warning you now. This will go fast. Okay, you get double bottom in here, and look at that, right? And Solana all-time highs, right? So Trump coin gets launched on the weekend. Guess what? This is a breakout continuation bull flag, right? So Sunday was right here. You have the Trump coin launch right here, right? So you get as soon as you start putting in the structure to the upside here. So all the way down, break of the trend line, continuation, higher high, bull flag. This should have been the warning right here. And then kaboom, right? So ETH can do the same thing where guess what? We have a downwards trend. Let's put an alarm on it, like I have. You break that trend, right? You bull flag, you could be booming, right? Okay, so be on high alert for that. Link has looked really good, man. I think Link is on the verge of another pop, man. Look at this. So we have like this very look how many times we've hit the top. Okay, whenever I see something here trying to break out, trying bang, 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 like the SEC on OC's door, trying to get out, right? Um, give me your crypto. Right? So just a matter of time where you get that push, right? Bull flag pushing out, holding our 1 hour dynamic reactor looking strong. So a bunch of things to keep our eyes on. Link up 4% today, maybe cooling off, but maybe we got a couple more breaks in here, but could be an opportunity. Okay. So there's going to be lots of opportunities. It's definitely managing your risk, staying level headed, and looking for that continuation. Okay. So those are the things I'm looking at. Throwing it back to you, OC.
Absolutely. I already went to Bong, Litecoin, and Dogecoin. I want to take a look at OM. OM is popping right now. In fact, dude, I was late to that entry. Man, it's one of those things that I was looking to give, and then let's go, and it just left me out, right? But we had right here, we had kind of got this trend line here going on. It's not about the breakout, it's about the retest, pullback, and off we go. I was expecting to enter at this area here while we were on the class, but guess what? It moved first on me. Where is it? Where is it? Come on, there we go. And that is because we had a soft order block, and we had, right now it's over because we are into the high order block in one single freaking candle. But whatever. At this point, we're going to be waiting for maybe a bull flag, maybe a rejection, whatever it wants to do, but either retraces or corrects over time or over price, whatever. But we want a correction. If that correction is not happening, we're going to be seeing maybe a just getting rid of this area right here, going for or making a little bit of a bull flag or a bullish pennant while we get above the dynamic reactor. So not about the breakout, it's about the retest, and then up we go. So far looking good, looking juicy. Still we need to wait because the entry is already gone. Too bad it moved on us. But let's take a look at also at ADA. ADA, there we go. We have a little bit of the same here. In fact, I think we're still on time with this one. The only thing with ADA is that right now we're having a big rejection out of nowhere. This is not good. For me then, I'm going to be waiting for, and this is looking like a very bad goose head. Still looking good. I think I'm going to be waiting either for, or I'm going to be entering for half of a position here, and then maybe adding another half of a position right there. So in that case, I could be, in the best case scenario, averaging down my position, setting my stop loss right below this trend. I know I'm kind of like asking a little bit too much for myself also, and then aiming at the top of this area. Remember that we've been looking at this area of support and resistance for a long time. Therefore, we could be looking at a best case scenario based on our plan for a 5% movement on a 1 hour time frame. All right, so this is not too shabby. I think we can still make it, but be careful with this one. We can still have that double bottom and then going back up. Something that I will also, if I get stopped out, which I don't think I'm gonna get stopped out, but if I get stopped out and I have another flip of the ribbon, I'll try to re-enter as I have that bounce in this area. So whatever you want to do, guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and enter, and I'm gonna be using a 10x just to cover this area here, and also a little bit more. So just be careful. I'm gonna be using lower leverage still till Wednesday or Thursday. I'm calculating that this volatility post taking not election, how you call it, taking office, wears out at the end of this week, and that will get us back at a higher leverage that we can work with. So, but in the meantime, I'm just taking it slow, man. So other than that, I think we're ready to go. You want to say the goodbyes, my friend?
Awesome. Yeah, have a wonderful day, everybody. Be safe out there. It's going to be an interesting one. I'm looking to get long again, but like I said, waiting for the dust to settle. Waiting for the dust to settle. So be patient out there and have a great rest of your day. All right. Take care, everybody.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. And as always, see you guys tomorrow.